Well, 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 well. Well done, well done, well done. Willie Epting Jr. Why am I screaming well done? Because at the end of my journey, that is what I am hoping that the Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ will be saying to me at that point in time. Why else am I saying well done? Well, because there was a game in Northwest Missouri on Sunday that I'm very, very happy about. We're going to talk about that in just a second. There was a game in Central Colorado that I'm sure Leslie is very happy about. And Bryan, yeah, he scathed. He got out of here scathed or unscathed because he is on his way to San Antonio for the OU bowl game. I forgot who they're playing. But be that as it may, welcome in to another episode of a Show Nuff Divided. I'm going to bring the beauties in here in just a second. They are on standby and ready to go. But you know what we got to do. Before we do anything, we have to do this. Let's go and get it right now. Not right now, right now. So with that being said, it's time. Let's go.
Right about now, you're about to be possessed by the sounds.
Yeah, I know what it is. You little suckers get to talking, grabbing out walking, strapped to the pong of their jaws and smacking they sleep with the golfers. And they getting greedy like saying, give me all.
Yes, indeed. You know what it is when you hear that music. Well, it's not the Ballers Report. We're going to have another Ballers Report coming up soon. This is a Show Nuff Divided, and it's your boy, Willie Epting Jr., checking in live, loud, and in color. The beauties, here they are. There's Leslie. There's Teshia. What's going on, ladies?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Really looking forward to this.
Yes.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. And yes, you should be. I have on a Kansas City Chiefs hat.
Yeah, why is that? What is happening?
Well, it's two reasons. Number one, due to a bet by the Chiefs, of course, losing to the Broncos in week whatever it was, when we all thought that it was going to be a haymaker of a game thrown by Patrick Mahomes and those Chiefs, they ended up losing the game. And the wager was I would have to wear this hat on the show. I know there's been a couple times I didn't wear it because I wanted to show off my new haircut, and I need a haircut now. So due to a bad hair episode, I am wearing the hat now. Shout out to the dopest barber on the planet, Ken Hill, Faithful Cuts Barbershop, over there at, where's he at? Oh, he's at, dang, I forgot the name of the place. Venus Spa over there in Louisville off the 121 freeway and Main Street out there in Louisville. If you go by there, if you hit them up on Instagram at Faithful Cuts and you go by there and get a cut, tell them that your boy Willie Epting Jr. from the ShakeBack Media Group told you to holler at them so you can get your fade on. All right, ladies, where do we want to begin? I think we should begin with the troll session. How about you, Leslie? What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
How about you, Teshia? What do you think?
Let's just do it.
Well, we're not going to start off. We're not going to start off with the Kansas City Chiefs. I got something special for them. We're not going to start off with the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to start off with the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, they went to Miami, and all they did was take a 20-19 score deep into the fourth quarter, only for that so-called vaunted defense to allow Tua Tagovailoa and the rest of those boys from South Beach march down the field for a game winning field goal. The fifth of the day by their kicker, Mr. Jason Sanders, I believe his name is. He had two from more than 50 yards out to include a career high 57-yarder, I want to say. And the Cowboys once again go home with their tails tucked between their legs. And Leslie, I like to go to social media and look for certain people that continue to spout, "Oh, we got 5 rings. If your team don't have 5 rings, I don't want to hear from you." I didn't see this person on social media. As a matter of fact, the social media streets were very, very scarce of Cowboys fans. I would like to know what your thoughts are with the Dolphins having beaten the Cowboys and the Cowboys suffering their second straight loss, particularly on the road.
Yeah, listen, I don't really like either team, but I definitely don't like the Fish more. I mean, that's terrible. Sorry, Willie, I know you're kind of like me with your home team there, but yeah, I'm not a
Not
huge
at all.
fan.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Not a huge fan of Fish. So that was kind of a heartbreaker for me. I know Christina's like hate me now, but
She'll get over it.
she's a huge fan. But
Yes, she is. And I'll just say this about the Cowboys.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
That's what they did. They are who we thought they were. And what they are is a team that can't stop the run. What they are is a team that cannot run the ball. What they are is a defense that plays best when they are ahead. And I'm sorry, Dak Prescott has had a tremendous year. And he hasn't played his way. Well, yeah, he has actually. But Teshia, I know how you love to troll Cowboy fans, and in this particular episode, I think misery is going to love company.
Missouri, isn't that what we call Missouri?
Oh, zing! Shots fired. Bring it on.
What'd she say?
It's
I
gonna
didn't
be
hear
a
that.
good
Say
one.
it again. Say it again.
Missouri's what we call Missouri.
Oh, see, that
It
wasn't
is
even
right now.
planned.
That was a good one.
You're from Arkansas.
You know, I watched. That's okay. Close enough. I watched the game. It was frustrating at best. I have a lifelong friend who is one of those extremely devout Cowboys fans. Just the type. And it wasn't a half of a second before I was on speed dial calling him up. How you feeling, buddy? So that was fun for me. But other than that, numbers don't lie. They lost for sure.
But
What's
here's the
new?
ironic thing about that. You called him and asked him how was he feeling. And that's only the case because your team hadn't played yet. And let's just go there. Can we go there?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, by the way, thank you guys out there for checking us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram TV. I see you guys out there watching. Who we got out there in the land of Instagram? We have the Sandman. That's my high school classmate. We got Raider Loco. Teshia, you remember Raider Loco? We did a show with him back in whenever it was, Marcel 81. And Melissa Monto is in the building there. Leslie, the hashtag Sissy of Baseball is on Instagram checking us out. So we're going to get to all of the comments.
Hey, Mal.
We're going to get to Melissa. Leslie says, hello. And we're going to get to the comments here in just a minute. But let's just go ahead and go to the Raiders at the Chiefs. 20-14 was the final score. Patrick Mahomes fumbled on the goal or near the goal line. It was a scoop and score by Bilal Jenkins. Come back the next possession. He throws a pick six to Jack Jones. And on his way to the end zone, Jack Jones just gave him the look. And it was down here from there. I have some photos that I want to show, but Leslie, is there anything that you would like to say to hashtag Chiefs Kingdom regarding this?
Oh my gosh, it was the best game. It was the best game. I really didn't think it could be better than the Patriots game, but it really was. Listen, Patty Mahomes is no Tom Brady. And so if we can quit with the he's the GOAT nonsense, he is so not. He's so not. Not really sure why they, he can't pass the ball to his players or they can't catch it. I mean, that's getting a little old to watch, actually. And I don't know. Certainly, I mean, they lost the Raiders. No offense, Willie, but the
None
Raiders.
taken.
I mean, it did warm my heart seeing the coach, though. He got all emotional at the end and grew up a Raiders fan, so that was really sweet to see. But it was so much fun. And they still had all the good calls for them. I mean, you'd think with those comments Patty made the other week, they wouldn't be getting all the calls from the officials, but they sure are. Still happening. I know they're at home, but come on.
Teshia,
What did I text you right after? Do you remember?
Did you text me? Yeah, I think you did.
I said, Merry Christmas. Here's a football game on us. You're welcome.
Yeah,
that was
it really was.
I call that one of the processes of grief. It was one of the processes.
I have no excuse. We were out there playing like Cowboys. Holy cow. Ugh.
Actually, you did text me and say that you did not wear your lucky socks. So
we did not. It was my fault.
So that prompted
my fault. I have to accept responsibility for it.
Before I actually get to what prompted or what we think prompted that, yeah, before we actually get to what I think or what was alleged that prompted that, I'm going to say this about the game. Number one, the Las Vegas Raiders did not complete a pass after the first quarter. Number two, the Kansas City Chiefs gave up over 150 yards on the ground. Number three, the drops continue without Kadarius Toney. You can't blame it on him this time.
That's right.
Patrick Mahomes ran for over 1,000 yards in this game trying to avoid being sacked. And that's just the beginning of it. Because when I tell you,
number might be a little off, but it's pretty close.
Well, I mean, he's now leading the league in rushing. If you want to, if you want to take solace in that. But here is where I wanted to go with this, because I put a poll up on Twitter at SHKBKMEDIAGRP, ShakeBack Media Group on Twitter, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
And it says, is at Taylor Swift 13 the reason for hashtag Chiefs Kingdom and their woes? The answers were yes, no, and be quiet, Willie. Well, as you can see there, 45% said yes, 38% said no.
Be quiet, Willie.
And 17% said be quiet, Willie. Well, I'm not going to be quiet because we all know that Taylor Swift is not the reason for the Kansas City Chiefs and their woes.
Absolutely not.
But that was a bit of humor that I wanted to inject into what happened on Monday night. Or actually, what was it? Monday afternoon. Christmas Day. It was Christmas Day. So, Teshia, can you tell everybody out there about your lucky socks that did not work this time?
No, I forgot to wear them. It was totally my fault. You tweeted about that, and I had to just you know what I said? I said, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the one that forgot. Exactly. She knows what's up. But I didn't wear them. I just completely forgot. And it hit me in a bolt of lightning. And I was like, you know what? Oh, I got to do better than that. Hey, do you see my shirt? Can you read it? It says, in my defense, I was left unsupervised. So, sorry.
Leslie,
I'll take it. I will take the win no matter what, Teshia. It was great. It was so fantastic.
Here's the funny part about it, or one of the funny parts about it is that Teshia's socks had nothing to do with it. I actually had another Twitter poll that featured Teshia, but I forgot to upload it to the studio. But what I will say is this, is that the Raiders actually have a chance to win the division. And if the Raiders win the division, that means they will come close. They won't make it, but they'll be the 4th seed. And if you guys remember back earlier in the year when I said somebody on Twitter had added me and said, oh, no. Somebody on TikTok posted that the Raiders were going to finish 3rd in the AFC conference. And here we are with the chance of them finishing 4th. And I said, if they did finish 3rd, I would eat a manure sandwich live on the air. And with them possibly winning the division and finishing in 4th in the AFC, I just might do it anyway.
Watch them wagers, Willie. They get you in trouble.
They do get me in trouble.
We have a history of this.
But anyway, yeah, it was a most exhilarating victory. Antonio Pierce, I think, won the head coaching job with this performance. If we are able to somehow get in and win this division, it's going to take some things to happen. I mean, Kansas City's going to have to lose twice, and it's kind of possible, especially this game coming up. So we'll get to that in just a second. But let's go ahead and talk about those New England Patriots, because what they did is go to Denver, boot a 54-yard field goal in the Mile High to defeat the Broncos 26-24. Is that what it was?
Oh my gosh. I don't even remember the score, to tell you the truth. It was just so exhilarating to watch this 7-play drive down the field. Oh my gosh. Bailey Zappi. Oh, Bailey Zappi. And our special teams still wasn't quite doing their job, but they kind of got redeemed with the field goal there. So
Bailey's actually is a 56-yarder, and the final score was 26-23. So what that did was Chad Ryland just booted Russell Wilson right out of a job, because the report came out earlier today that he's going to be benched for the remainder of the year.
Yes.
And Teshia,
that makes me pretty happy.
Well, look at it look at it from this standpoint. I mean, we talked about this in the preview show way back in September, and one of the questions that was posed was, will Russell Wilson be benched by the end of the year? But when the Denver Broncos went on that win streak and were in the mix for a wild card spot, I was like, oh my gosh. And then I went and looked at Russell Wilson's stats for the year. The dude has 3,500 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. That's a decent year. It ain't his fault that the defense couldn't stop the Patriots and Bailey Zappi from going down and going down and kicking a game-winning field goal. That's not his fault.
Their leader. That's what happened.
So
they found their leader.
So the thing is that Sean Payton just don't like that dude. This was the coup de grace for that. He just didn't like him. He just doesn't like him. So what's going to happen with Denver next year? And oh, by the way, should they cut Russell Wilson? That's $85 million of dead money on the cap. They're gonna have to call John Elway back to play quarterback, because they're not gonna be. What they'll do is they'll let Jarrett Stidham take the reins, I guess, and then I don't know what they're gonna do. But $85 million is a lot of cheese to tell a person to go away.
Well,
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It was what it was. And then finally, since he's not here, let's go ahead and get him. Bryan, your Jacksonville Jaguars, they go to Tampa. They head southwest on the 95 and then the 4 to Tampa, where Baker Mayfield, who's been playing outstanding ball this year, he's in line, in my opinion, for comeback player of the year. And they boat raced the Jaguars 30-12, and it wasn't even that close. And here's another bad break for the Jags. Trevor Lawrence went out with a shoulder injury, and that hold that they have on the AFC South is teetering like a drunk man leaving the bar, straight up. And I wish Bryan was here because he's got some splaining to do. Ladies,
you go,
get him.
Go for it, Teshia.
Get him.
It's really hard for me, and I know you hate it when I bring it up, but I have so much of my fantasy depending on their defense doing well and Lawrence doing well. So that was not the case. I squeaked to win by just barely, but I'm not gonna say it was any thanks to either of those things.
Well,
I can't hit him. You hit him. Get him, Leslie.
I don't even have anything to hit him with. I didn't even watch that particular game, so I can't say anything about that one. I think it was the only game this weekend I maybe didn't watch. So, but in my defense, I was on death's door most of Sunday, Saturday. So, anyway.
Well, be that as it may,
he doesn't get trolled too bad because I didn't watch.
Yeah, and I guess it's not nearly as fun when he's not here. But still. All right.
Don't kick your knees down. Just go ahead and keep kicking me. I'll take it. Let's go. This has been a blast.
Oh yeah, let's. I'm glad you mentioned that, Teshia, because I have some photos. I have some photos. Here we go. Here's one right here, courtesy of Leslie herself.
It's not for me. I stole it from Twitter. Credit due whoever posted it.
Look at the eyes of Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, that's so good.
He's looking like
he got that Aaron Rodgers look. Help me out. Help me.
he's looking like Allstate just
looking for a ref to say, oh no, that was something.
No, he's looking like State Farm just canceled his policy. That's what he's looking like.
Well, yeah.
Allstate is saying, no, we don't want you either. Okay. And then I have another one. Here is another one.
How did I know that was coming? Bundle. Yeah, y'all got us with the 7-second thing. We had the 13 seconds for long enough. Just enjoy it while it lasts.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's gonna last forever. Forever, ever. Okay. Enough humor. Well, maybe not.
Is it?
I was having fun. Shoot.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
He is. Remember on the commercial, he is the most valuable, or the MVB, most valuable bundler. That's what he is. That was lovely. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce.
Patty Mahomes.
How about Patty Mahomes, or how about Travis Kelce on the sideline blowing up, and then one of the coaches trying to give him his helmet back, and Andy Reid was like, no, he ain't getting it back. The team has unraveled.
Did you see what Rice did? Did you see that?
No, what did he do?
You didn't see it. Oh, I can't remember the player. Oh, there was the guy that picked him off, I'm pretty sure. And then they got into it, and he grabbed his mouth guard.
Mm-hmm.
And the coaches were like, stop. Well, his mouth guard, he dropped it. It was on, it was on the field. And then so after they broke up the little, spat, he reached down and grabbed it and chucked it. So that's why they took a timeout because of that, because he had to get a new mouth guard. He chucked it, boom. Tensions were high. That's all I got to say. In my living room, they were as well. So I totally understand. I think I sent you in the first quarter and said, I'm breaking something. I'm breaking it.
Yeah.
Something's getting
Yeah,
broken.
I actually think I would have paid to see that. Really, I think I would have paid to see that. But anyway, be that as it may, and I have yet one more photo, and I think this is really symbolism of what was going on that day. Let me see if I can't pull it up. Oh my Jesus. Oh my gosh. But it's fine. I think I might be able to pull it up a little bit later in the show. We will see. All right, let's move on. We just talked about the Russell Wilson situation. I want to get you guys' thoughts on that. What do y'all think about Sean Payton doing this to Russell Wilson? I mean, is it deserved?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Huh.
I feel like everybody has an attitude problem this year, so I'm just done with it.
Yeah.
Well,
I felt like his cookbook got a little bit hurt.
yeah, let Russ cook, but Russ ain't cooking. I don't get it.
I
He
mean,
ain't cooking. I called that.
I don't
If you
even
don't
mind him.
remember,
I just
said,
think everybody
I don't
has
think
an
he's going to
attitude
do much cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Tensions are high.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mile High is they're not very happy out there. And I don't know if I don't think they should lay it at the feet of Russell Wilson at all. It just
Oh, I don't think so. In fact, I thought that was really and I thought the Chiefs did it too. They did it as well with the booing of their own team and their own stadium. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stop it.
And then the other big news of week 16 was the fact that the Detroit Lions are the NFC North champion. For the first time in Teshia, you probably weren't even born yet.
I highly doubt it. I was going to say ever. Is ever were they ever? No, I'm just kidding.
No, the last time they won the division was 1993.
Oh, United is trying to be nice. Thanks for that. Oh,
What'd I do?
no, I wasn't born.
Oh, you weren't?
Me either.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
Don't check my ID.
Somebody's not telling the truth. Somebody's
I'm
not
an
telling.
80s baby. Are you kidding me?
You were
I'm an
born in
80s.
88, right, Teshia?
Yep.
Or maybe don't answer that. Don't answer it. Okay.
Oh.
Care.
She's a baby.
Never
She's
ask a
a
woman
baby.
her. No, never ask a woman her age. Oh my
Close,
gosh.
baby. I'll tell you that right now.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Denver has said that Russell Wilson will be released in March. There it is.
Like for real?
There it is.
Right
No.
now?
It just came across the wire. They're going to cut him in March.
Oh,
Huh.
sorry in advance, Mike. That sucks. I have some friends that are going to be really upset about that.
I kind of would like to know where
She's
is he going to
smiling
end
from
up.
ear to ear. Yeah.
I would like to know where is he going to end up. He ain't going back to Seattle. I don't know. That's
That's enough money. He ain't gonna end up anywhere. He's gonna be fine.
yeah, but I
He put
mean,
his time in.
he still can play though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know. Well,
Can
he's
he?
got one of the baddest chicks in the game, so he'll be all right. All right, let's move on. We already talked about the Twitter poll question. Okay, so what's next is true or false. Are y'all ready for some true or false? Let me see if I can find the sounder for true or false. I don't think I can. But anyway, true or false. I'm gonna make some statements and you guys just simply answer true or false. Ready? Set. Go. Teshia.
Willie.
due to the fact that Taylor Swift has been part of the downfall for the Kansas City Chiefs. You're going to see her no more at Chiefs home games. True or false?
False. Now
That's
she is
false?
going. She's going.
Quit
on
blaming
tour.
that
You
poor
can't-
girl. Not her fault.
What's that?
I said,
Sydney-
quit blaming that
I
poor
didn't hear it.
girl.
Sorry.
She didn't do anything.
Yeah, let the girl have her love story. She's been through some stuff, man.
the heck?
Yes, but no. I mean, she's definitely going to be. She ain't going nowhere. We're having babies. I'm telling you right now.
Who is we?
Little Kelsey, they're going to have babies. They're going to be like
Little
A-list,
Kelsey
little athletic superstars. Yeah, we're going to have babies. Yeah, it's happening. I'm calling it right now. So just get used to it. Quit tripping over the rug. It's fine.
I don't have to get used to nothing I don't want to get used to.
I have a. Can I throw one at you real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. How likely do you really? This is going to be funny. How likely do you really think it is that you guys make it to a Super Bowl this year?
Oh,
Be
we're
honest.
not going to the Super Bowl this year. But I can tell you who else ain't going to the Super Bowl.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we've had enough. We can spread it around a little bit. It's no big deal.
Nah, you're not getting off that easy. Okay, here we go right here. True or
Try
false?
to make a bet.
Here we go right here. True or false?
Hi, and welcome to our true or false quiz, in which I'm going to make 10 statements, and all you have to do is to decide whether they're true or false.
Okay, so Leslie, true or false? New England Patriots have won their last game this year.
I'm going to say true.
You're going to say true?
Who do they have left? I don't know.
They've got the Buffalo Bills, who they've already beaten, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
And then
Yep.
they have, I think, Miami. They have at Miami. No,
No, it's in Foxborough.
they have the Jets at home. No, I think that's false. I think they're gonna beat the Jets. I don't think they're gonna beat the Patriots or they can't beat. Well, they can beat themselves. They've shown that. I don't think they're gonna.
They can beat the Bills. I mean, we know they can.
Yeah, but the Bills are on fire right now, and they still have a lot to play for.
Yeah, Josh Allen's on fire.
They're
Yeah, no, listen, I'm one of the few people that is like still cheering them on, and I don't really care about the draft pick because we're not picking the right person anyway. So it's just
Well, you might, because Bill Belichick is going to be gone. True or false?
Belly is not leaving. It's false. He's not leaving. Not leaving. Sorry. He's not leaving.
Okay. Here's one I got for both of y'all.
we still
And
love you.
It involves my Raiders, okay? Antonio Pierce does not have to win another game this year to secure the head coaching job for the Raiders going into next year. True or false, Leslie?
I say true. I say true.
What'd you
Is
say?
who
He's done
cares
a heck
an
of a
option?
job.
Oh,
I heard that. No, you have to answer the question.
Yeah.
probably
I think
true.
he's-
But with the asterisks and the I just millennialed you there, and with the asterisks and then the who cares. So
You know what? You're taking. I feel you. I feel you, because you know what I have not said any point in this show thus far. What have I not said?
I just about hate them.
I have not said that.
You have.
You know
not said
why?
that.
I love them. I love them when they lose.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's a great look for you in a Kansas City hat right there.
And that is the real
Looking
reason
good.
why I am wearing this hat, because this is my attempt to continue the troll train. Hashtag troll train rolling. Anyway, yeah. All right, ladies. So what we have next is another segment of. Did you see that?
Oh my God. Did you see that? Oh my God. Did you see that?
So I have a video, right, that I'm going to play. And you guys have no clue as to what it is. It does. I will tell you this. It does not involve either one of our teams. And here it is right here. Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. It's down here. Okay. I got you. It's tough being the engineer and the producer and the content creator.
Act like we've done this before.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, here we go right here. Check this out. Ladies and gentlemen out there that's watching on social media, I want y'all's thoughts as well. Here we go. I thought that was so good. And of course, that was wide receiver from the Buffalo Bills, Stephon Diggs, playing catch with the fan at whatever that stadium's name is now. It used to be Orchard, or it used to be Rich Stadium. I don't know what the heck they call it now, but that's not the story. The story is that young kid that was able to get down out of the stands and go play catch with Stephon Diggs, ironically, while wearing a Josh Allen jersey. Teshia, that story, what does it do to your heart?
That's the love of football right there. That poor kid's life will never be the same. I mean, that's what does it. That's what drives it. That's the whole, just all of the hype, all of the vibes, love that you have for your whatever team you pick. That was truly wholesome. Very, very wholesome. I'm also a very, very big fan of Diggs' kid. Like, he's was it Aiden? It's Aiden Diggs, right? Yeah.
No, that's Trevon's.
He's gonna be an All-Star as well.
No, that's
Trevon.
Trevon's son for the Cowboys. That's Trevon is his
you're
Trevon.
right.
Yeah. Aiden is his nephew. So, but I'm pretty sure he's the same way with his nephew, if not more.
Either way, super, super cute, and that couple of seconds just changed that kid's whole life in perspective. I mean, that's really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Leslie, what did that do to your heart?
It was so sweet. I mean, that's just like Teshia said, it's just a wholesome moment, and it made that kid's whole life probably in that moment just to play catch for 30 seconds. And
I like the way Stephon.
The love of football, so.
I like the way Stephon did the toe tap when he caught the ball back from the little fan. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, shout out to Stephon Diggs and the Buffalo Bills for that moment. That actually is a very good, feel-good moment of Week 16 and quite possibly for the year. If it were me, I would have asked him if I could have kept the ball and him sign it. But, you can't get, I guess you can't get everything. All right. Hashtag look ahead. Preview of what's next. Bengals at Chiefs. This game, when it was scheduled, we probably thought, or I'm pretty sure everybody thought, that it would be Joe Burrow going against Patrick Mahomes again with some sort of playoff spot on the line. Teshia, I have an over-under for you. Bengals at Chiefs. Over-under. The amount of times the wide receiver or the receiving core, to include Travis Kelce and Noah Gray and Blake Bell, will have this number of drops in this game. I'm setting the bar at 5.5. Over or under?
Oh, I was gonna say 1 million.
That would be over.
Oh, I don't even want to answer this. I think it's probably over.
Okay. Leslie, over under the amount of times we will see Patrick Mahomes sacked by that Bengals defense. I'm setting the bar at 4.5.
It'll be under.
It'll be under. The Raiders got 5 sacks on them. And the Raiders the front four of the Raiders is I think better than the Bengals, but the Bengals do have 2 monsters on each side of their line. All right, let's move on.
I was going to say 3 anyway. So
Say it again, Teshia.
Willie,
Hmm?
even a blind squirrel finds a nut from time to time. So let's just put that one back in the purse. And
No, you can say that if you want to. You can say that if you want to, and it may have some truth. But if you have not been watching the Raiders defense all year, and I'm going to tell you what changed. What changed is when Josh McDummy got the McAxe and was McFired because Antonio Pierce put the players on the field that he thought would give them the best chance to succeed. And that fell right on the shoulders of end rusher Malcolm Kuntz. Him and Mad Max have been going at it since he's been inserted into the lineup as a starter. So I don't really care what you got to say, Teshia. The proof is in the banana pudding.
Show me. Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't have to show you. I didn't have to show you. They just showed you. How many yards did Patrick Mahomes run for? 1,000 in this game, trying to get away from those guys. Mm-hmm. So don't you try to troll me on this troll episode of I hate the Kansas City Chiefs, and I had to say it. All right.
All right. Good job.
Well, since Brian's not here, the Panthers play the Jags, and I'm telling you right now, and they're playing in Jacksonville, and the Jaguars cannot win at home. This is a battle of the cats, the Panthers and the Jaguars. Now, I'm going to give you guys a bit of a nerd note. Are you ready?
Hit me with it.
The Jaguar is the only big cat. Well, I shouldn't say the only big cat. It is a big cat that is found in the Americas, whether it be Central or South America. Did you guys know that the Jaguar has the strongest bite of any big cat on the planet?
Did not know that.
You now know.
I now know. New wrinkle in my brain. Thank you, Willie.
I think it's like 800 pounds per square inch or whatever it is. Per 800 pounds of whatever. So when they jump off the cliff into the river and they're hunting crocodiles, they go for the top of the head to kill them. And their bite is enough to shatter the crocodile skull. That's your nerd note for the week. And the Panthers, they might be kitty cats compared to a Jaguar, but if the Panthers go down there and exert some bites on the Jags and they lose this game, and they're a team that has only 2 losses or 2 wins all year, Brian might go into hiding. Brian might go into hiding.
But anyways, yeah.
He better.
Such
he
a
better
great
hope.
excuse. Go into a bowl game.
Mm-hmm. But it's really hard for me to troll the Jags, but it's easy for me to troll him. But because of the show that we are, a little bit of piece of me is actually rooting for Carolina so we can get them next week. Straight up. All right. Pats at Bills, over under, Leslie. Bailey Zappi will pass for a 256.5 yards against the Buffalo Bills. Over, under.
I'm going to go under.
In the post-game conference, head coach, soon to be ex-head coach.
He's not leaving.
Soon to be ex-head coach, Bill Belichick, in the post-game presser, the amount of words that he will say, I got the bar set at 12.5. It's going to be over or under that?
Over.
Okay. Now that doesn't count using the same word more than once, Leslie.
Okay, I'm gonna still say over. Belly might be a few words, but he's gonna, he'll do it.
All right, and Raiders at Colts. This is a big game for us. It is going to be at Indianapolis. It's a 12 o'clock start Central Time. The Raiders and Colts are firmly entrenched in playoff potential, so the implications are large. The Colts are tied with the the Jaguars and the Texans in first place in the AFC South, but the Jags hold the tiebreaker over both the Texans and the Colts. And the last last year, and Antonio Pierce was on the coaching staff when this happened. When the Colts went and hired Jeff Saturday straight out of the ESPN studio the week of the game, and they come into Vegas and they shook, rattled, and rolled the Vegas Raiders. Josh McDummy should have been fired then. So this is going to be a bit of a revenge game, in my opinion, for my Raiders. And I'm setting the bar for points scored by the Raiders at 28.5. Leslie, you shaking your head. No, what does that mean?
No, he's delusional. I love you, buddy. Sorry.
17. You guys got 17.
Okay. Teshia,
I can agree with that. That's a little bit less delusional.
Less delusional. Okay. Well, I think we scored 20 against the Chiefs. How many did the Chiefs score?
All right. How many was that?
I think they scored 14 points.
Was it 17 or 20? Or
y'all
was it
scored 14. The Chiefs scored 14.
Don't remind me.
Yo, you shouldn't have brought it up. Come on, I'm delusional.
It's so much fun.
As a matter of fact, the Raiders are averaging 40 plus points a game in the last 2 games. Can your team say that?
That's 2. It takes more than 2 games to make a statement, Willie. Unless it doesn't, never mind. Statement made. Appreciate it. Good for you,
thank
dude.
you.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you. I like this. I like you getting offended. I like you getting offended. And then on top of that, the Chiefs could have won the division with this game, or had they won this game. So we stopped them from winning the division. Any more?
Their home field advantage.
You got any more quips you want to throw out there, Teshia? Because I got more. Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. I got one more.
Let's go. Moving on.
Love you.
Let's have it.
How about the fact that y'all could not stop our running game whenever we had the ball last, and we just marched down the field? Zamir White, Zeus is his nickname, and he busted through with that long game, got us down deep into Chiefs territory, forced Kansas City to use all their timeouts, and as Antonio Pierce said, 1 hut, 2 hut, 3 hut, victory formation. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Put that one in the storybook. Go ahead and write it down. It's going to be folklore before long. Just write it real pretty.
Yeah, I can do that.
No, that was beautiful.
We don't need your support right now. Take your support and shove it. Okay. We're gonna end the show here in just a minute. I got to get to something that's pretty serious, and you ladies, Teshia has an idea, but Leslie, you don't know what I'm about to put up on the board. This is a Show Sho Nuff Divided, but we all know that this is not any sort of division. This is siblings going at each other the way that siblings do. So when we talk about being divided, ladies and gentlemen, and I need you guys out there that's watching to really pay close attention to this. When we talk about a Show Sho Nuff Divided, it has grown. And glory be to the Father in heaven for the gifts that he has put in me. But then on top of that, putting people in my circle that share the same gift and or passion. Oh yeah, you know what? I got something else to show real quick. Look at this one.
Really? Lovely.
Oh,
Look at those hats. Oh. Really?
You know what? Before I actually get to that part, I need to say this. That's Patrick Mahomes' wife. I forgot her name. Is it Amber?
Brittany?
Brittany
How did you do better than
Mahomes.
that?
Brittany Mahomes and Taylor Swift.
Swift.
You know what she's thinking? You know what Taylor is thinking right now?
It's gonna be a bad night.
Nope.
I don't know.
She's thinking I should have stayed my ass on tour. And Brittany is thinking, and you can see that big old rock that's on her finger. She's thinking, I want to take this rock off and I want to throw it and hit every member of the Chiefs team standing on that sideline. Y'all cannot catch the ball from my man. He cannot catch the ball. Like Giselle once said, Tom Brady can't throw the ball to himself. That's what she's thinking. That's what she's thinking. Any thoughts, Leslie?
Game, didn't he?
Any thoughts, Leslie?
Oh, I mean, it was just a fun game for everybody in the whole country, aside from, Chiefs fans. I mean, I don't know that Raiders fans enjoyed it more than Patriots fans did. Quite honestly, we had a heyday with it. It was great. Yeah, let's stop the GOAT conversation. He's not the GOAT. Let's move on.
You know what? That's a conversation that we do need to have. We're gonna talk about that next episode. Yeah, well, not so much that. I mean, we know about the 7, but yeah. Okay, back to where I was going. Again, this is a Show Sho Nuff Divided, and again, we appreciate everybody's support all over social media, all over the world. And ladies, you guys are well aware that we have a worldwide audience, and I have been attacked. My character has been attacked, and Leslie, I texted you earlier, and I said I was heated right now. And basically what happened is that somebody that I thought I trusted has decided to drag my name through the mud. And via various social media posts and inboxes to different people, I'm going to show you guys what he said. And his name is at the top of the picture. And I don't really care, because if you call me out, I'm going to call you out, and I'm going to put it on the screen right now, and then I'm going to read it. Here we go. Nope, that ain't it. This is it. All right. So he says, "Good afternoon, brother. Your boy reached out to me 4 years ago. Once I found out about Willie Epstein Jr., I distanced myself because he has a checkered past. Then he threatened me. I don't play. I don't care if he's a gangbanger or a gangster from Oakland or anywhere else, but he threatened me because he's full of it. I would not play little kid games, and once he threatened me because I called him out on BS, I will ensure the law enforcement plus the FCC knows. His Oakland mentality, or whatever issue he has because he took money from me before I found out about his checkered past. He reached out to me with your name in 2021, and the name that he's talking about is the person that sent me this, screenshot this and sent it to me, because I don't know who he is other than he used your name as a reference. However, he isn't who he claims to be. Straight facts." Now, my wife of 10 and a half years is the best person that can attest to my character. People that have known me both in California and here, here in Texas and in Louisiana, can vouch for my character. I'm going to say this, and then I want to get you ladies' thoughts on it. Then we're going to get out of here. I'm going to call you out, John Motley. Bro, I did nothing but try to help you. I did not take money from you. I can tell you what happened. What happened was I had begun a venture to try to get us more viewership by launching a Roku TV channel for the ShakeBack Media Group. Due to the fact that we weren't making any real money, I had to cancel it. You gave me $329 for 1 month of the startup channel. I didn't ask you for it. You said, here it is. You told me that you wanted me to be your life coach, but then you posted something earlier in the day saying that I was going to charge you $200 per session. Let me tell you something, my friend. My time is more valuable than the $200 that I quoted you. That's number one. Number two, you said you wanted me to be your life coach. And I said, okay, I sent you a contract and you never signed it. So you telling me that I took money from you is a complete farce. Number one, I can't take anything from anybody unless they give it to me. So it's not me taking it. It was me receiving it in what I thought was a partnership or an agreement. And the people that you have been dragging my name to in the mud, wherever you go, dude, that says way more about you than it does me. I do not have a checkered past. Everybody, well, let me put it this way. I do have a checkered past. I do have a checkered past. Everybody that's watching this show has a checkered past. Every panelist that I bring on has a checkered past. You, my friend, have a checkered past. But see, here's the thing about our past. The two good things about our past is this. Number one, it's behind us. Number two, it's like our back. And you know what's best about our backs is that God has got our back. Number one, that's the most important thing. So for you to make those comments, and I tried to call you earlier today, but your phone number, whatever, I did not get through to you because I would like to have a man-to-man conversation with you. And you can say whatever you want to me, but you're not going to disrespect me, dude. And what you took as a threat was nothing but a warning. And you want to know what I said? All I said was, I have been disrespected by you enough. This is your first and last warning. This is your first and last warning. Now, I got every screenshot. I got every message. If you want to play with me, you can get slapped with a lawsuit, brother. And I don't want to do that, but you need to leave me alone because all I did try to do was help you. And that's all I'm about is helping people. I may not have been that way in the past, but you know what? My past is not my present, and my present definitely is not my future. That's all I got to say about it. Teshia, you've known me for a while now.
I've known you for a long while now. I don't throw around the term family lightly, and you are my family for sure. You have treated me better than any of my own actual family. So, yeah, that's yeah, I don't know. That's rough, but here's the thing. Past is past, future's future. If you can't kind of own up to it, stand up to it. Oh, she said bye. If you here's like accountability is a huge thing for me. And if we can't be accountable for the things that we say, then it's just somebody digging at somebody. Sorry, I hate that you had to go through that. I could see it in your face earlier that it really bothered you, and I don't think you deserve that. So sorry.
Well, sometimes it's not what we deserve; it's where we are, and it's nice to know that I can live rent free in somebody's head and heart. And I mean that jokingly, but not really. The thing is that I have done nothing but try to help that guy. You know, I've offered him to come to my house. I offered him to come and have catfish with us. You know, I just it's just like a struggle. And I texted you this earlier, Teshia. It's just like a struggle. We need to treat our struggles like a workout, because the only thing that they're gonna do is make us stronger. Here,
I'm
here.
waiting for that stronger part. I mean, we both have, we're both emotional people. So, yeah. But, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Sorry.
All right. Well, Leslie had to go because she has another commitment at 7:00. I want to ask you, or Teshia, I want to ask you if you have any final thoughts, and I think I know what it's going to be.
Did we not have any comments? I don't.
Oh, yeah.
What's my final thought going to be?
We do have comments.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excuse me. All right. Herman Rod says, I got the hiccups. No Taylor Swift tonight. Just happy to see y'all and hope you having a great night and great holiday. Love you all. We love you too, man. Appreciate that.
We really do.
Yusef, Mr. U Marshall says, why did you say that, man? I don't know what you're talking about there. I can't remember. But if you want to hit me, if you want to text me, man, to let me know what it was, then I'll address it on Twitter. George Bendicki says, I'm sorry to ask, but where the Oakland Las Vegas Raiders cap after that no offense stat team kicked the Chiefs? Teshia, smile, Mr. Willie, and brag too. Playoffs. I just want the Browns to win tomorrow, and they probably will because they play the Jets. And then Herb says, speak your mind, Willie, and I did just that. And then on Instagram, we had Raider Loco, so no ring around the rosy this week for KC. Sorry. Sandman 0771 said, so happy the Dolphins took it. Herb or Rod says, roll tide. This is okay. We're not gonna do that. And he says, hashtag fins up. I agree with you there. Sandman says that was a surprise. Your boys pulled it off. Raj from the Herb and Raj podcast is here. Sandman says, loved it. Got a root on the internet coach. I think you mean interim coach. Heck of a job he's doing. That's that Washita Parish High School education there, Scooter. A miracle on the Vegas Strip. Rooting for the Raiders coach. He has drive and passion to win. Like the second time since the 70s. No pass after the first quarter. And former Giants linebacker, definitely true from the RIT. Yes, that was awesome. Lots of heartwarming things happened last couple of weeks with fans and players. Talking about the Stephon Diggs and the fan video. That is what a real player does to fans to give them a life moment. That's from the RIT. Sandman says, gives you a different perspective for these guys. The RIT says, I'll take the over, under. Don't hear much from Andrews either after that one. You're talking about Greg. He's, Greg Andrews. Sandman says, huh? This dude doesn't know you, or definitely not the Willie I know. I'll stand for you, bud. I appreciate that, Scooter. Who doesn't? It's who made us who we are since the 7th grade, brother. We may not agree, but we still have love. True that. And then some other comments have rolled in. That is crazy to win the game with no offensive touchdowns. KC really has fallen off.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, eat it, and love it. Eat it and love it. Love it. Okay. Any final thoughts, Teshia?
I have plenty of final thoughts.
Well, let's hear a couple of them.
Really, really worried if we're gonna win the next game. Probably not, but that's okay. Your hat looks really good, by the way.
Yeah.
I think somebody really cared about you when they picked that out. Just saying. Because that could have been red and yellow. Just saying.
They didn't give a damn. All right. Herb and Raj says Willie got all his screens ready to ride out. Say it again, brother. Say it again. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. All right.
No shit.
We're going to get out of here, Teshia. It's time to go. It is time to go. All right. This is one of my favorite songs right here. I might get tagged by YouTube, but be that as it may. All right, for Leslie, who had to dip up out of here, for Teshia, for Brian, who is on assignment down in San Antonio to watch the Sooners do what Sooners do. This is Willie. Y'all take care of each other. Y'all love each other. Y'all hug each other. I promise it's going to be all right. And we will holler at y'all again real soon. Go Raiders! Raiders!
No. Enjoy it.